Like, so if there's a saying that if scores were not important, why did they keep scores? मैं ना जानूं तकदीरों को, मैं तो आशिक हूं तदबीरों का. तदबीर माने मेहनत. तो इसलिए तकदीर तो अपना काम करेगी, लेकिन मेहनत जो इंसान करता है ना, सफलता उसके पैर चूमती है. We have to accept, because game has evolved, and now guys like Vaibhav Suryavanshi, Abhishek Sharma's,
Yes.
they are hard hitters of the game,
Right.
of the cricket ball.
Hello viewers, this is Professor Guru Prasad. You're watching GIBS IRE Talks podcast powered by GIBS Business School, where we explore some real stories of innovation, resilience, and purpose. Well, I always believe sports is something that we tend to learn a lot of things. I mean, I feel that it teaches you a life lesson. Because sports is all about success, failures, ups and downs, rising back, managing success, managing failure, whatnot. I think you can connect it well to the real life, and you can have these lessons in your career as well. So to discuss and deliberate on the same, I have my very good friend today, Mr. Reetinder Singh Sodhi, who needs no introduction at all, the former Indian player and the current BCCI match referee, traveled all the way from Punjab. On behalf of all the viewers, let me extend my heartfelt welcome to him. Welcome, Sodhi.
Thank you.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
How's the life been?
Lovely, lovely. God has been kind.
That's great to know. Before I get into the subject, we would definitely love to know your past. Can you recollect your school days and the college days? There is a reason why I asked this question. I don't know whether it's applicable to you. But usually what life you had in your past and what you're doing right now, sometimes there is no relations. My question is to you in short, is that, was that clearly decided you're going to be the cricketer?
Yes, because my dad used to play cricket, and he played the entire first-class cricket, India A, but was not able to play for the country. So he always wanted to see himself in me playing for the country, and that desire, that burning desire was always there in him, and that I think I inherited from him, because looking at him in his playing days, he was struggling to play for the country, working hard day in, day out, but unfortunately didn't get the India cap. So I wanted that to happen, that I should play for the country, I should fulfill his dream. And that is how cricket started. And then I had huge passion for this game. And I'm thankful to God Almighty that I got the opportunity to play for the country, and sharing dressing room with Tendulkars, Gangulis. That was always a dream. But it takes a lot. It's not easy to reach Team India for any cricketer. You talk about Shubman Gill, you talk about Dravids, Kumble's. Everybody has, given it all to reach that level, to reach that coveted India cap.
How was the life of Reetinder Singh Sodhi before becoming a cricketer?
It was tough, because we were from a middle-class family, and I remember I was in class 12th. I used to have a cycle, and the rest school guys, girls and boys, they used to have scooters, motorcycles, and they often used to ridicule me at times that you have a cycle and see, we have scooters. But that time there was not much money, and things were not really good. But then I remember that I made it a point that I will reach higher the level, work hardest. And I remember my dad used to work for Sports Authority of India. He was cricket coach posted at Solan. In Himachal Pradesh. Okay. And one fine evening, we had a scooter that time, no car. So we were coming from Solan to Patiala, and that was around 4 hours journey.
In scooter?
On scooter.
Wow,
my mom was behind. My dad was driving, and then I was standing ahead. And my sister, she was 6 years old that time. She was sitting in between. So we four were on scooter. And I told my dad, Dad, hum gaadi kab lenge? And Dad said, that when you will play for the country. And, those words, that just got those goosebumps, कि कुछ करना है जिंदगी में, अपने family के लिए कुछ करना है. And I think that I was mere 11 years old then, started playing cricket. But that line of Dad, that जब तुम खेलोगे, है ना?
Yes.
तब लेंगे गाड़ी. So it really, came with that responsibility, huge responsibility. It just came on me, and I felt कि अब मैंने जिंदगी में कुछ करना है. I think that moment it really hit me, and it came from dad's heart. It's not that he wanted me to run the house or whatever. He was doing his best to run the family.
Absolutely.
But then it came from his heart. He wanted me to play for the country, to do well, and it did happen after a few years. But it was they were the days of relentless hard work.
Absolutely.
I remember my dad bowling at me at the corridor of the house till 2 o'clock in the morning, working on the basics of the game, forward defense, back foot defense. And we practiced there in that corridor for around 7 years. And that made me a cricketer because it never came easy. There was so much here and there. People push you down that you can't play cricket, you're good for nothing, but then you have to prove a point. And I'm thankful to God that I got this India cap, and I'm in Bangalore now. I still carry that cap with me.
Mhm.
It is always under my pillow since the time I got that. I reached that.
I've seen you most of the time wearing that and the jersey as well, many number of times.
I take pride in that because
Absolutely, yes.
it's not mere piece of cloth. It's
True.
your life.
True.
So I would love that when I die, that cap should be put on my head. I think that is the honor which God has bestowed on you. I think that is simply inexplicable. It's magic. It's a magic because it gives you so much of pride, so much of happiness. कभी दिल नहीं लग रहा, मन खराब है, मूड खराब है. You see that India cap,
Yep.
and then you are grateful. You're contented that
Absolutely.
रब ने, भगवान ने बहुत कुछ दिया है.
I know. I mean, with hard work, magic is obvious. Do you agree with that? There is a lot of hard work behind that magic.
Look, there's nothing without hard work because
Absolutely.
in every profession you are here away from your family. You are working hard day in day out. I'm working hard in my own capacity.
Right.
Everybody is working hard in their own capacity. So
True.
it's all about hard work and sincerity towards your goal. And as it is said, that no greatest undertaking is ever accomplished without going through mighty obstacles.
Absolutely.
I think that's the way life has been for everybody. It's not easy. It's not piece of cake. So for that, the sincerity, the integrity, the honesty, the determination, the commitment, I think these all traits are required, guts to reach that level of achieving gold medals in life.
True.
And I'm sure many people have achieved it. Many can't. Many are not destined. But my hearts go to them also because they also must have tried their level best.
level
But
best.
किस्मत सबकी अपनी है.
आप अपने academics कैसे manage कर रहे थे? Were you good at academics? How were you balancing your academics and cricket?
And look, I was not getting much time to study, but I remember till the class ninth, dad and mom were very serious that I should get good marks. I remember ninth में मेरे terminals में कम आ गए marks and मेरा क्रिकेट का सामान सब उठा के इन्होंने ऊपर अलमारी में रख दिया. No cricket whatsoever.
Okay.
You got to get good marks. Only then your cricket will restart again. So those were the days. But then slowly, steadily, cricket became priority. I got selected for the Junior World Cup as captain. Won the World Cup. People started, knowing it, and then Dad felt that now it's time that studies can take the back seat.
True.
Because cricket, it is time consuming. But yes, I would like to suggest or advise every student that till the time you see that ray of light, you're getting selected,
Correct.
you know that you can make it big, then fine, you can really give it to cricket. But usse pehle, be organized. It's cricket and studies and cricket. Be disciplined, but don't rely on cricket only because you don't know. Injury can happen. You might not play. And if you have not studied also, then you struggle for everything in life.
True. Very true. Can you recollect that moment when you got a call saying that you will be a part of the Indian team? Maybe under 15? You remember that?
Yeah.
How was your feeling?
For the Indian team, when I got selected for Team India, we were playing a Ranji Trophy match in Delhi.
Okay.
That particular day, we beat Delhi in Delhi. I got 85 in that game.
Yes.
And selectors were watching the game. And in the evening, I went to my bua's house and we were supposed to go back to Patiala the next day because team dispersed. We had a break for 4 or 5 days before the next game. And I remember there's a journalist, very respected journalist, Mr. Reetinder Sharma. He called me at my bua's number. At those times, there were not
Not much
mobiles
of mobile
available.
phones, yes.
So he had my bua's number. He called, and my dad picked up the phone, and my dad was told to give the phone to me. And he broke the news to me that Reetinder, tera naam aa gaya.
Wow.
The naam aa gaya. And I remember I was holding a phone in my hand, and my hand started trembling. I was in tears. My dad came to know. My mom came to know. They were in tears. So that was a very emotional moment because 1 year back I lost my Tayaji, my dad's elder brother. He was a centrifugal force behind me, helping me with mindset, positivity. Dr. H.S. Sodhi, I lost him due to heart attack. And I was missing him that moment because after 1 year, I got the coveted India cap, and he was always dreaming for that. My dad always wanted me to play for the country, but जैसे कहते हैं हर किसी को मुकम्मल जहां नहीं मिलता. So Indian team में आ गया, India cap आ गई, but Tayaji was not there. So that was a very emotional moment, and that feeling of reaching India cap and what you have done to reach those hardworking days, that relentless dad's coaching to make me correct in respect to technique in bowling, batting, fielding. So you reflect back in every aspect when this happened. So this was definitely magical, and I'm thankful to God Almighty that I am ODI number 135 for the country, because the cap you get that has a number on that.
Yeah, I know.
But grateful and very humble, because I think I got the place in the sun because it was destined to happen. And due to my dad, my mom, they definitely were behind me every moment of my career.
And was that also the reason you being the all-rounder? Because let me tell you, I was a big fan of yours back then, because our generation never saw a genuine all-rounder. I saw your bowling. You were a very hard hitter, and you were also fielding in the point and the gully, which is the most difficult. I used to always benchmark Jonty Rhodes, who used to be the king there. So was that your strength which made you the journey or entry into the team quite easy?
Look, I started as a batsman, but then I was told by many people that you should take your bowling seriously. Then I started taking my bowling seriously. Then I was picked in Team India as a batting all-rounder.
You were an amazing fielder as well.
I used to try fielding well, because that really worked on me, on my fielding a lot. He used to give me hundreds of catches in a day, parallel catches, high catches. So that really helps you becoming a good fielder. And fielding is all about passion. It has to come from heart. You have to be courageous. You have to be fearless, diving around.
Absolutely.
There might not be good grounds, but then you have to stop the ball, and you have to be courageous to do that. And I tried my level best, because fielding, I always enjoyed it. और बड़ा अच्छा लगता था जब आप किसी की बॉल पे you take a blinder of a catch and that bowler feels so happy. Those jubilant movements, celebrating after a wicket when you take a brilliant catch or you create a run out. I think that is awesome.
And the way you used to celebrate, you were very aggressive in the field. I remember all your celebrations, when you take a wicket or once you take a catch.
I think I was aggressive, because that basically shows your involvement in the game.
Right.
And maybe you have to settle scores with somebody, because somebody in the previous season might have hit you for a 4 or a 6. And next season, if you get him, get his wicket, then always those emotions come out. And I always played cricket hard way, because that was the only way I know or I knew, because there was not that just roaming in the ground or just waiting for a turn to bat or waiting for a turn to bowl. I was very involved in my fielding, always encouraging the bowlers. Just try to be a live wire, the way Virat Kohli does.
Yes.
Because everybody has their own way. Dhoni was more of a cool customer type. Dada is different. Sachin Paji was different. So everybody has their own way of playing cricket. And mine was little on the aggressive side.
Yes. Paji, you come from a very humble background. You worked really very hard to come at that stage. What is your opinion on sledging? उस जमाने पे sledging थे? Early 2000?
जी, sledging था. Sledging was definitely part and parcel of the game. And I remember I was playing a game without quoting any name. We were playing in one of the countries, and that guy bowled me a bouncer, and I had a narrow escape. And then he came just near me and just abused me. And we played under 19 World Cup together.
Okay.
So this was the senior game. So he told me this is not under 19 World Cup, and then he abused, and then he did spit on my feet.
My God.
On my feet.
That's so
and
bad.
It just went back, and I went to the leg umpire.
Okay.
Leg umpire belonged to the same country.
Okay.
And I told him, see what he has done, and that leg umpire told me, you play your cricket. So it was sledging from both sides. But that's the way that's the way how things go. But then you have to live with it.
That's the exact reason why I asked you this question, because I had never seen you sledging.
No, I did sledge.
You did?
Yeah, I did sledge, but then it has to be in control.
Right.
You can't just
or a healthy sledge.
no, sledging cannot be healthy. But then yes, I think they are basically emotions which
Right.
come out, but again, you should not jump the line. And these days you have match referees always being the custodians of the game, keeping a check. I myself is a match referee. We keep a check on players. But sometimes I tell my co-players or the people in the ground, now being match referee, that I stop you from jumping the gun, though I was called every evening by match referees, and not due to maybe some sledging or maybe some dissent.
Were you fined any point of time?
Huh?
Were you fined any point of time? The match fee they fine you?
No, but I was warned a number of times because in the match referee world, there is reprimand. That's a warning. Then they can fine you 5%, 10%, 20%, depending on the level of action they want to take. Is level 1, level 2. Level 2 is more serious. Level 1 is little less serious. But yes, I was not fined. I was lucky.
That's good. I mean, these days, Sodhi, I find a lot of people talking about not just the sport, any sport for that matter. They quite related to the fitness part of it. Right? Look at Virat Kohli and look at any of the top guns today. The way they have maintained the fitness is something amazing. How did you maintain your fitness back then? Was that a talk of the town then? Because I definitely saw a lot of bulk players. I remember Arjun Ranatunga, Injuma Molhak. They were wonderful in their game despite of their fitness. They were not that great fit. What was your opinion at that point of time? How are you doing your diet?
Look, I always wanted to be a very fit cricketer because I really used to enjoy my fielding, and being an all-rounder, you got to have tremendous fitness.
Yes.
You got to be very agile. You got to be injury free. You got to be working on your core, strength, cardio.
Right.
And I used to enjoy my fitness. And when people used to say that he is a fit cricketer, then that gives you that very personal satisfaction.
True.
And that is what you live for. And as an all-rounder, you can contribute so much. You can bat, you can bowl, you can create a run out, you can take a brilliant catch that can turn the game head on. So that is what that involvement of being around in any sphere, bowling, fielding, and batting, that always gave me that extra much needed impetus, to work harder.
True.
Because being all-rounder is not an easy job. But then if you're all-rounder, you have chances to succeed either in bowling, either in batting. So that's an asset all-rounders have.
Correct. And you have maintained your fitness even today?
No, maybe just trying to, because running a lot. But then again, knees are getting old, elbows are getting old.
But still, you're not stopping your run.
Yeah, I try to run a lot. Around 40 minutes every day, and maybe try to extend it to 1 hour. So, but it gives me that that motivation, something, if I don't do running, it seems that I'm missing something in life.
Right.
So today evening I have a flight back home, but my intention is to run early morning tomorrow.
Wow.
So I just try to do that. And I think God has been kind that I am being able to do that.
Right. This is a right question to you. Maybe you can choose to answer or not to answer as well. Cricket especially is getting into a different commercial zone these days. How do you look at it? Let me make it very clear. I'm talking about the IPL. Look at the young kids today, Vaibhav Suryavanshis and all that. They're getting into crores of revenues for themselves. They're only 14-year-old today. How do you look at this trend?
We have to accept because game has evolved, and now guys like Vaibhav Suryavanshi, Abhishek Sharma,
Yes.
they are hard hitters of the game,
Right.
of the cricket ball. And previously it was not the case, but IPL has been a blessing for many cricketers. It has taken cricket to a different level, very competitive, and it's not easy to have success in IPL because you're playing the best bowlers in the world. You're
True.
bowling to the best batsmen in the world who are ready to whack you with this white ball, which goes miles. But yes, I'm for IPL because look, it gives an extra edge when you want to take cricket as a career.
Right.
Because in our days, it was playing Ranji Trophy. That was your livelihood.
Yes.
Then playing for the country.
Correct.
If you don't play for the country, you might not have a job, and then you might struggle. Because I remember the two happiest days of my life is when I made my debut playing for Team India, and the other is when I got my job for Air India.
Air India.
Because getting coveted India cap was my dream.
Absolutely.
Was an honor, huge honor, and then getting job was my livelihood.
Yes.
But now things have evolved. People are not working much because they have IPL, and that's good in a way because then you don't have that tension in your mind that what will happen, if I don't play for the country. So now, look, playing for the country is the huge honor. Nothing beats that.
Nothing beats that. Absolutely.
But if you play IPL, at least you're secured.
Right.
And that is what BCCI has done for cricketers. I think you have to give it to them because now there is security. Not everybody can play for India.
True.
But then if you play IPL,
That's a great question.
there's so many cricketers, who played IPL and they are having good lives. I think, yes, IPL is a big asset.
You made the statement, not everybody can play for India. There is this misconception. You need a godfather to be a part of. I don't agree with it. You have come without godfather. There are many cricketers who have come to the frame without godfather. We have loads of talents in our country. What is that gap or where is that missing? Why are they not able to make it to the national side?
Look, it's all about mental toughness because it's important to grasp things, grasp that pressure because cricket doesn't come easy. It takes a lot. And when you talk about people playing for the country, and they go through a lot because they might not get selected. They might get selected. Talking about godfathers in the game. Look, it can help if you have somebody, pushing your name, some ex-cricketer who likes you, he pushes your name, but then it has to be backed by performances.
Absolutely, yes.
And only then, that godfather factor can help. It can be asset. But if you don't have runs backing you or wickets backing you, then things will be difficult.
Number speaks, right?
Number speaks. It's all about results. If there's a saying that if scores were not important, why did they keep scores?
True.
Right? So it's about numbers.
That's right.
You get runs. There are guys like Jacob Martin who scored 1,600 runs in a season to get into the test team. Rishikesh Kanitkar got 1,400 runs. But I'm talking about the era when there was no IPL.
True.
But now you have IPL. You have that extra platform to perform at the world stage. So yes, cricket, if you talk about of past days and nowadays, the opportunities are more.
True. Take me to the moment of Under-19 World Cup finals. How was it?
That was, again, a magic moment because that World Cup was going...
How was your mindset the previous day night?
In the previous games, I didn't do much. I got one opportunity playing against Sri Lanka where I got 75 runs. That was a league phase. But other matches, I didn't get to bat much because the top order was getting runs. We were not beaten even once on the road to finals. Right. And I remember we got Sri Lanka for 170, and they were playing at the home, the finale at Colombo. And I bowled 10 overs at a stretch. At a stretch for 27, 28 runs, and then got 2 catches and 1 run out. So fielding went really well.
Wow.
And while batting, we were chasing, we were cruising at one point. But then all of a sudden, we were 80 for 5 when I got into bat. And then me and Neeraj Patel from Gujarat, we had a partnership of around 70, 80 runs. And we chased the total. I got 39 not out in the final.
Wow.
And then I was adjudged man of the match in the final. So I was very happy in a way that we played under 15 World Cup a few years back, and there also I was a man of the match in the finals. And God has was kind enough because this World Cup was going here and there, not many brilliant performances to take you to the next level. But then when this final happened, I think everybody noticed that, and expectations of people of our country really increased, and we came back. We got selected for the Challenger trophies, and cricket started moving.
Personal question: why didn't I see Reetinder Singh Sodhi in the long run?
I had my span of injuries because those were very bad. I remember we went to South Africa. Things were going very well.
You had a back injury, if I'm right, no?
A back injury. So we came back from South Africa, and there was selection for the India-England series, and I was sure shot that time because things were going really well. But then I remember Mohammad Cap played a shot towards me, and I dived on my left while bowling, they started for a run. And I was in a lying position. I got up, but when I got up, there was something, something happened in the back. There's some pull, but slowly, steadily, that injury started, going through the hip to the shin. And then I had to come out. I had to tell my physio, Andrew Lippis, that I've injured my back, and got the scans done. There were 2 fractures in the back. And that took me out of cricket for 1 year.
Yes.
And I remember I was on the bed for 6 months. Even toilet, my mom, dad used to take me. I was not able to go to toilet also all alone. So those were very tough days. So it was like stardom to doldrums. But that makes a man out of you. That
absolutely, that's a fantastic statement.
Life is all about good health. You need wealth, you need name, you work hard for it. But once it boils down, we reach that ground zero. I think it's about health. अगर आपके पास सेहत है तो सब ठीक है. मुझे याद है we were very upset then, getting out of Team India due to injury. That was very catastrophic. But my sister told my mom was very upset, and she told my mom that हो सकता है रिक्की को ना किसी और बड़ी चीज से भगवान ने बचा लिया है ना, इंजरी करके बाहर कर दिया, पता नहीं क्या होना था. I think that is that makes a man out of you. That life is so uncertain, and anything can happen. But important is that you got to be contented. And I remember Harbhajan Singh calling me during my injury days. I was very upset. He told me, "Don't look at me or UV," because they were playing for India that time. Look at those people who wanted to be in Reetinder Sodhi's shoe, playing for the country. You have played for the country already. So look, think of those people.
That's a great message.
Don't overboard yourself by thinking you're out of Team India. Things could have been, you should have been playing more ODIs, Test cricket, but now you're out. But be positive that God got you that India cap. It's with you, even if you're injured. I think it's like glass half full, half empty. So thinking that way.
In that way. Yeah. Wow. Excellent. You had a great cricket journey, and now you are into your own academy. How is Reetinder Singh Sodhi as a coach?
Look, my dad is looking after academies, and he has been very hardworking on it. I try to help him whenever I'm in the town because there are a lot of things happening here and there when it comes to cricket commentary. But then I enjoy giving back to the game, to be with the fellow cricketers, the young guns. Because you can always talk to them, give that very important pep talk, which you were given by greats like Tendulkars and Rahul Dravids. So sharing that experience with these young people is definitely a great satisfaction in heart, because cricket gave you everything. If I'm sitting here in front of you doing this podcast, it's because of cricket. And so we have to be grateful, contented, and as it's said in Hindi, sabar, patience, or shukar, thankfulness. That's the key.
Excellent message. So there are a lot of students watching us pan India, and I just made the statement in my opening remarks that sports is something that teaches you well. Always people say when you fall, be like a sport. So what do you exactly mean by be like a sport? I want you to give some message to my viewers who are watching you.
Look, I always believe in hard work. There's no substitute to hard work. मेहनत तो करनी पड़ेगी, और इसका कोई रास्ता छोटा नहीं है, लंबा रास्ता है, और अगर आप ये रास्ता चुनते हैं तो मुझे भरोसा है भगवान भी आपके साथ रहेगा। जैसे कहते हैं ना, खुद ही को कर बुलंद इतना कि हर तकदीर से पहले खुदा बंदे से खुद पूछे, बता तेरी रजा क्या है। तो इतनी मेहनत करो कि खुदा कुछ खुद आपके पास आया और पूछे, बता तुझे चाहिए क्या। और एक बड़ी पुरानी एक लाइनें हैं, उनको मैं बड़ा याद करता हूँ। हाथों की चंद लकीरों का ये खेल है तकदीरों का, हाथों की चंद लकीरों का ये खेल है तकदीरों का। अब दूसरा बंदा कहता है, मैं ना जानूं तकदीरों को, मैं ना जानूं तकदीरों को, मैं तो आशिक हूं तदबीरों का। तदबीर माने मेहनत। तो इसलिए तकदीर तो अपना काम करेगी, लेकिन मेहनत जो इंसान करता है ना, सफलता उसके पैर चूमती है। और अगर आप नहीं भी खेले, आप नहीं भी सक्सेसफुल होते हैं, तो जब रात को आप सोएंगे ना, अपने सरहाने पे अपना सिर रखेंगे, नींद अच्छी आएगी कि मैंने अपना सब कुछ दे दिया। अब वो सक्सेस में तब्दील हुआ या नहीं हुआ, ये आपकी डेस्टिनी है। जैसे कहते हैं, तकदीर बनाने वाले तूने कमी ना की, अब किसको क्या मिला ये मुकद्दर की बात है। सो कीप वर्किंग हार्ड, गॉड ब्लेस।
Lovely. That's an incredible message. Wow. That's bang on. A true sportsman saying about it. From your heart. From your heart.
Thank you.
Because I'm sure you have experienced everything what you just said.
Definitely, yes.
It comes out with experience.
Yeah. I think every moment makes a man out of you. You learn so much. It was cricket earlier. Now you're married and lots of things. You have a kid. So you mature with every passing day, and every day is a learning experience.
Absolutely.
But I always believe that you are successful only if you can say with head high and hands high that you have not hurt anybody in life. I think that's the key. Rest things do happen, success, failures. We are in a journey of life, but deliberately or intentionally hurting somebody, I think that's a sin, and that should not happen at all.
Yes, great. I'm sure my viewers had a fantastic takeaways from this very crisp discussion, I would say. Wow, the journey itself speaks so amazing and so much to learn for all of us. So yes, on behalf of all my viewers, let me thank my guest today, Mr. Reetinder Singh Sodhi, for being a part of it. Thank you so much. It was wonderful hosting you.
Yeah, same here.
So don't forget to like, subscribe us in all the social media platforms, GIBS Business School, GIBS IRE Talks. This is Guru Prasad signing off. And yes, my last statement, which is very apt to the show, be a sport. Thank you for watching.